This is Ashley. She is currently 25 years old.
I'm 26.
Sorry, anyways, according to Google, the development and maturation of the prefrontal cortex occurs at the age of 25 years old, aka the part of the brains in charge of decision-making. Now that she's past that age, she decided that for her 26th birthday, she'll get a nose job. Do you think she made the right decision?
Well, I sure hope so.
Yeah, 'cause she's gonna open up her insecurities to the world in hopes of making money out of it.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, maybe not. Let's find out.
Hey guys, it's Ashley. So welcome back to a new vlog. So this is my last time to contour my nose. I'm getting kind of emotional, that's why I turned on the camera so I won't cry, but yeah. I've been through so many things with this nose. I literally grew up with it. But yeah, I'm excited for the next chapter of my life after this. Tomorrow is the day that I will get my nose done, and I don't know what's gonna happen. There are so many uncertain things, but one thing's for sure, that I will always hold on to my life verse, which is the Jeremiah 29:11, and that states that, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." With everything, sa lahat ng mga nangyaring preparations, decision making, I know that every step of the way God is guiding me, because everything was so smooth. I thought that this day wouldn't happen talaga, but I don't know, everything was just basically laid out already, and I think it's meant to be. So I'm pretty sure of this decision. I feel like I'm also rational already to do this big change in my life, since I am now 26. I just turned 26, so this is like a birthday gift to myself as well. Goodbye, nose. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Chapter 1. Before the surgery, Ashley felt a mix of emotions on the way to the hospital. Part of her was excited, yet fear and anxiety crippled in Ashley's chest on the day of her surgery. But of course, she's not making it obvious, because she didn't want to attract negative energy on this important day.
I'm so excited. Napag-usapan na namin yung gagawin sa nose ko. Nose job check. It goes on and on and on.
Tick-tock on the clock, remind me of everything. It's gonna be forever.
I'm so excited. Goodbye to my hanging alar.
Ashley was trying her best to stay calm, and this was
Wait, let me interrupt you here. Hey guys, it's Ashley, and this is me almost 3 months post-op.
There you are.
And yes, we have Mr. Narrator with us in this room because...
Yes, I'm here.
Exactly. I've been trying to compensate for the fact na hindi talaga ako masyado nakapag-vlog all throughout my healing journey, kaya medyo may mga paandar ako dito. But I'm just trying to work with what I have, because this is very personal to me, but here we are.
Well, I think the results are amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. And honestly, as early as now, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Ever since Nard launched yung Rhinoplasty results, everyone was just so kind, so supportive. Overall, just nice. Like, hindi ko in-expect yun, and that really pushed me to post about this journey.
Okay, let me shut you up first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Going back.
Let's talk about your preparation.
Okay, so these are the 4 things that I believe you have to prepare before a rhinoplasty surgery. Number 1 is know your goal. What are you aiming for? Are you aiming for a natural or drastic change? As for my own preference, I really wanted a natural looking Asian nose. Very Filipina kasi yung features ko. Number 2 is choose your doctor wisely, and ito talaga yung step na hindi nyo dapat madaliin. As in, do your research. As for me, nagtanong-tanong ako sa mga kaibigan ko na nagpagawa na, and they recommended this page called Original Rhinoplasty Group from Facebook, and also also, nag-research din ako sa TikTok, Reddit. As in, like, ginugel ko lahat talaga. Also, look for long-term results, not just on-table results. So grateful na ang dami nag-post sa original Rhinoplasty group ng long-term results nila. As in, mga 2 years after, nag-post sila na ito yung thoughts nila about my doctor. That's why nakampante talaga ako. Number 3 is go prepare all your needs. Your pre-op and post-op essentials. And number 2 is your peg. Pinakita ko kay Doc yung mga ayaw kong rhinoplasty results. Like, Doc, ayoko po yung sobrang nipis, sobrang tangos. Usually, dito man napapakita yung artista peg mo. But as for me, since I am a very visual person, it's hard for me to decipher someone else's nose on my face. Kaya ang ginawa ko, finacetune ko yung sarili ko. And all I can say is hands down, sobrang galing ni Doc kasi nagaya niya yung peg ko. Number 4 is go through consultations. Don't be intimidated to set consultations with different doctors first before deciding. Hindi naman porket nagpa-consult ka na doon ka na talaga magpapagawa. Ako, I've been through 3 different consultations from 3 doctors. All those 3 doctors, they're all good and qualified for the nose that I've been eyeing for. But there's this one reason that really stood out for me when I chose my doctor, and that is he doesn't have any social media. As in, walang TikTok or Instagram si Doc. And you might ask, di paano mo siya nahanap? That's exactly the point. Nahanap ko siya because of all the good reviews posted about him. And sobrang laking factor talaga na walang social media si Doc for me because as a content creator, medyo may trauma na rin ako sa mga clinics na pala post without my consent at all. And this is coming from experience because last year, there was this clinic that did my nose threads. It's basically a non-surgical rhinoplasty. It is an alternative for people who don't want like something drastic as rhinoplasty. And I am here to tell you and warn you guys that if may balak man kayo magpaganon, I do not recommend it at all. As in, it's either hindi nyo ever papagalaw yung nose nyo or magpa-rhinoplasty na lang kayo. Like, there's no in-between for me, in my opinion. Since I am a content creator, I can't deny the fact that these services are very accessible to us because there are clinics that offer this for free in exchange of posting. I am aware of that privilege given to me and I want to handle it with responsibility na hindi ako basta-basta nag-recommend ng mga services sa inyo, lalo na if it's a crucial procedure that needs a lot of research, care, and thought into it. That's why I felt so hurt and extremely disrespected when a clinic who did my nose threads post about me without my consent at all. Guys, itong nose threads na to, hindi to sponsored. I fully paid for it. Pinag-ipunan ko to. And before the procedure, I signed this consent form na I don't allow them to post about me or my photos at all. And what's sad, and what's That's so sad when this TikTok got 1 million views in a day or two because a lot of people were leaving comments na, oh, si Ashley Garcia ba yun? And even if some of the comments were positive, ever since that TikTok was posted without my consent for the world to see, suddenly, a lot of people were fixated about my nose. Kahit before, hindi naman. Like, oo, may paisa-isang comment na negative, ganyan. Pero after that, nagkaroon na ng TikTok blue search na, oh, Ashley Garcia knows, ganyan. And you know, when you have that insecurity, it's just like a voice inside your head. And it echoes a little bit louder when a lot of people think the same thing and they say it to you and they show it down your face. So yeah, that's how it felt. And after months of that procedure, nakita ko yung negative effects ng nose thread sa ilong ko. Kasi mas naging tabingi siya. Tapos parang nagkaroon ng mga bumps na hindi ko na siya matago minsan ng makeup. Like, kitang-kita mo siya in person, lalo na pag harap-harapan tayo nag-uusap. Tipo, I would try to film vlogs and then when I would edit it on my laptop and I would look at myself, tapos sasabihin ko na parang ang tabingi na masyado ng halata. I would end up deleting it and not posting it at all. As in, ganun yung naging effect sa self-esteem ko and the way I look at myself. You guys know that I don't do this often, but this is to call out clinics not to take your patient's consent form lightly and for the audience to know na hindi porket viral yung clinic na yun, ibig sabihin maganda na yung results nila in the long run.
Chapter 2. The Actual Surgery. Ashley was also awake throughout the 5-hour rhinoplasty procedure. Yes, awake. She was under local anesthesia. These were her only clips after the procedure because she was kind of traumatized. Well, just a little bit. She's the type of girl who is afraid of needles, and that pretty much explains why.
The procedure done to me is called the revision rhinoplasty with Gore-Tex implant, and Doc also got an ear cartilage for my tip. And yes, it's considered as a revision rhinoplasty because my nose is not considered as a virgin anymore after the nose threads or the non-surgical rhinoplasty as they may call it. So yes, mas nagtaas yung presyo compared to the original rhinoplasty rate. This is not sponsored at all, as in fully paid pro box, pinag-ipunan ko to. And to answer the question, the most asked question ever, who is your doctor? My doctor is Dr. Edwin Del Rosario of Centuria Medical Makati. I love Doc. I could talk about him all day. Doc has been the number one or the top of my list when it comes to rhinoplasty doctors here in the Philippines ever since. Ang only issue ko lang is ang haba ng pila sa kanya kasi ganun siya kagaling. Number one, he has remarkable reviews. 1 patient per day si Doc. Number 3, again, no social media. As in, let the reviews speak for himself na lang ang dating kumbaga. Doc really recommended to be under local anesthesia, and of course, I wanted to adhere to whatever he prefers kasi I trust him. He's my doctor. 4 steps kasi yan. Una yung ears mo, yung bridge mo, yung tip mo, tapos yung alar mo. So, inuna ni Doc yung pag-harvest ng cartilage ko. And I remember when I first heard the tahe, as in yung oh, grabe, tenga pa lang, parang, oh my god, ayoko na, Doc. Parang gusto ko na mag-back out. And moving on to the second part, which is the bridge. Ito yung part na tatanggalin na yung threads. As in, para siyang alambre na tinatanggal sa ilong mo. Na biggest mistake ko talaga yung nose threads na yan. Habang inooperahan ako, since gising ako, napacheck pa ni Doc through a mirror na, oh, okay ka na ba sa taas ng bridge mo? And I was like, yes, Doc, slay. I'm so excited for the results. And all I did throughout the 5 hours is just really pray. And alam nyo ba, habang inooperahan ka, may pa-sound trip si Doc. Kasi may mga One Direction, Justin Bieber na kanta dyan. And you guys know, na favorite ko si Justin Bieber. And every time, medyo madadama ko yung pain. For some reason, Justin Bieber is singing for me. And I was praying to God, like, Lord, thank you. I feel your presence right now. You are trying to comfort me through the songs of Justin Bieber. As in, yun na lang yung mindset ko.
Chapter 3. After the surgery.
So this is less than 24 hours my post-op. And I am swelling right now. As you can see. I'm so excited for the results.
Ashley thought she was mentally prepared for this journey, but little did she know she'd battle with post-rhino blues, aka the period of depression or emotional distress that individuals experience following rhinoplasty surgery.
And this is the time when sobrang swollen talaga ng nose mo. And when you look in the mirror, you would ask yourself questions. Dito napapasok yung doubts if you did the right thing or did you just make things worse. Doon talaga papasok yung mga thoughts na yun. Kasi sobrang laking adjustment niya na ilang years na ito yung nakikita mo in front of the mirror, then boom, iba na. I felt like it was the end of my career. As in, yun yung naramdaman ko. I love my work. I love my job. So anything that would affect that, it really affects me. This is why post-op care is super duper important. May mga kaibigan ako na nagpagawa rin ng nose. And yung ibang doctor or nurses nila, as in, ginose na sila after nung procedure. And fortunately for me, super bait ni Doc Del. Sobrang bait ni Nurse Ryan. Nagkaroon pa ng moment, guys, na nasiko ako accidentally around 2 a.m. I sent a message to Nurse Ryan and he responded right away.
This is Sean, Ashley's long-term partner who has been such a huge help in her rhinoplasty journey. Having a strong support system makes all the difference. Because of him, Ashley had the appetite to eat since day 1 of the healing stage, which is rare. He would thoughtfully and patiently take care of her, and for that, she's forever grateful.
He took care of me, naiyak ako, but created this whole routine that made the healing journey so much smoother. I think my sister Aubrey, she took care of me for a month then. To Ate Jenica, my brothers, my parents, si Mama and Papa na sobrang supportive sa akin. Noong una talaga, guys, nahirapan ba ako magpaalam. Pero sayang hindi ko na-record yung mga reaction nila, pero sobrang supportive nila. They would even visit me here. I don't think I could go through this alone.
What was the biggest lesson you have learned?
I guess the biggest lesson for me in terms of character development is that when I knew to myself na ginawa ko talaga siya para sa sarili ko. And it really hit me hard. I remember when I accepted my first work, 1 month post-op. So, 1 month post-op, yung ilong ko, swollen pa talaga siya, hindi siya ganun kagandahan. And I remember being so anxious before posting. Pero kasi, as a financially independent girly, hindi ako makatanggi sa trabaho. And I love working as well. And I was so overwhelmed with the amount of support, like all of the compliments people gave to me. And that's when I realized, at the end of the day, when I looked at myself in front of the mirror, this is me 1 month post-op, I was genuinely unhappy with what I see. Like, alam ko sa sarili ko na hindi pa siya ganun kagandahan yung result. And this is valid because 1 month post-op ka pa lang, ano expect mo, sobrang swollen talaga niyan. Like, even if a lot of people were telling me na, oh, ang ganda, this is the best decision you've made, what mattered more was what I felt. And for me, that's progress because I could finally tell the thoughts being fed into my brain by other people versus what I genuinely felt, good or bad. This is just coming from someone na yung career niya, of course, it's based off of validation from likes, comments, follows, subscribers, ganyan. One thing this journey has taught me is not to be dependent on other people's validation, whether it's good or bad. And moving forward, almost 3 months post-op, I can genuinely say na I'm happy with the results and I can't wait to see the final one. And honestly, it was such a moral battle for me because I am fully aware that young girls do watch my content, and in no way, shape, or form I am encouraging you guys to get any surgical procedure. Please believe me when I say this, that you are beautiful in your own way. To be honest, after all of these, I would look back into my old pictures and I would often tell myself na, wow, ang ganda ko dati. I wish I appreciated my beauty more before. Like, I wish I looked at myself more differently. And that just put things into perspective for me na I honestly just regret the feeling of wanting more before I got the nose threads because everything just went downhill nung nagpa-nose threads ako. But before naman parang I was okay with it. Like, okay, makakuha ng hate comment, isa, dalawa, ganyan. But it didn't really affect me. But yun nga, nung tumabingi na siya, I was like, okay, I feel like this is affecting the way I perceive myself. I think I might need an enhancement now. But yeah, that's just in the past now. I hope you guys learn from me. Kumbaga, I hope I could be your virtual ate na you don't have to go through that anymore kasi pinagdaanan ko na yun. But if you decide to go into it and you weighed out all the factors, I support you. Just one piece of advice, go into it because you want it, not because other people told you that you needed it. At the end of the day, it's your happiness that matters the most. It's you who looks at yourself in the mirror every single day, and it is you who lives in your body with your thoughts and your emotions. I do feel like I am indebted to you guys to be this transparent because without you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even afford that rhinoplasty procedure. So yeah, so thank you so much for being patient with me, and I am happy to report that I am genuinely happy emotionally, physically, mentally. I feel like I'm in a better headspace now, and this is the biggest trust the process experience I've ever encountered in my life. I'm super grateful because I've grown to love myself a little bit more deeper. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next one. Love you! Mwah.
And Ashley and her nose lived happily ever after. Goodbye. I will stop talking now.
Dad?
Thank you.
Celebratory hug!
Thanks, baby.
Hard worker! You deserve everything, babe. I'll pray that when you edit this, you're gonna have fun editing it. When you post it, lots of people are gonna watch it. And they're gonna find it really nice, helpful, and they're gonna be inspired by you. Okay?
Thank you, baby.
Ooh, I think I'm interrupting something. Okay, bye.